The stresses of being a junior doctor, the stressful lives of junior doctors. You know, being a doctor, MD, is a stressful life. It's a great life, very satisfying. You're doing worthwhile things, but it's very stressful. So when do most of the stresses occur? It's not really when you get older, such as me. You've been through all your battles with medical boards, hospitals, divorces, malpractice suits and all that sort of thing. But when you're first starting out as a junior doctor, being a resident or registrar, that's when you really have the stresses. First of all, there's your work, learning to do your work, being under the supervision of bosses, sometimes who are a bit unreasonable and tough on you. Next thing is dealing with administration. They're just ruthless administrators in many cases. You have to learn your way there. They can cause you a lot of problems. Putting in complaints about you, pushing you around, putting in complaints to the medical board. How do you deal with it? Then there's all the stresses of your training, getting onto competitive training programs, how to do that, how to survive in these training programs, how to deal with the workloads. All these stresses are very well documented in the literature. You can find numerous stories about it. Some of them are quite heartfelt. Then, of course, there's a private life. You know, you're just at the start of your life. You've got maybe early marriage, young kids, keeping your wife, your husband happy, attending to the needs of your children, so trying to juggle this career, this demanding career, especially in surgery, with demands of family life and trying to keep everybody happy. So it's an extremely stressful time as a junior doctor. I know this because when they get the first notification from a medical board, you know, there's been a complaint put in there about them, often for trivial reasons, their whole life seems to collapse. So you need to give them a lot of support. They think, oh boy, I'm starting out now. Now there's complaints to the medical board. I'm going to have an endless trail of complaints in the medical board. But I always just tell them, look, you can't get through these careers without there being complaints in the medical board for all sorts of reasons, some legitimate, most just nonsense. And then, you know, fights with the administration and everything. So it's an extremely stressful part of your life. So what to do about it? Maybe talk to more senior doctors, get a mentor. And you just got to realize it's the start of a very satisfying but incredibly stressful life.